Kevin and I are doing a little off-roading today. We are in the Yucca Pens Unit of the Babcock Webb Wildlife Management Area near Punta Gorda, Florida. Is it Punta Gorda or Cape Coral? It's kind of
in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe close to Punta Gorda. Yep.
We're
somewhere.
Yeah, we're somewhere. We're not sure what to expect from these roads because we haven't been out here before. Have you ever been out here?
No, I
didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, so we're both kind of not sure what to expect. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll see some wildlife. It's a little overcast today, and yeah. I don't think rain's in the forecast, but
I didn't see that it was in the forecast, but you never know.
Now, we did watch some videos and see that there are times a year where there's quite a bit of water out here, but I think it'll be somewhat dry this time of year. We won't know. Right now, we're going to head over toward a canal, and if it's wet, that'll probably be wet over there, unless there's other areas that are even wetter. But hopefully it'll be dry, and we won't get too muddy. Oh, speaking of muddy, you might notice something different with my Jeep. I have a set of mud tires on there. They are 35s. These used to be on Kevin's Jeep, and I wanted to try them out, see how I like them, see if I like driving with the 35s, and that'll tell me whether or not I'm gonna stick with 35s or go with 33s in the future. So this is kind of a test day. To start out, we are not going to air down. I don't think we're going to need to. We will disconnect the sway bar links because so far just getting to this point was a little rutted. But we're going to see what is in store for us. Come along.
Yeah, it should be fun.
They have some beehives out here. Right along the canal now. The road is getting a little rougher and a little more narrow. It's been dry, but boy, is it beautiful out here.
Yes, this is nice. Peaceful.
Look at the canal. Wow.
Water is definitely low.
Yeah, it's low, but you can really see all the plants and everything, which I think makes it beautiful.
Oh, you can see all the cow tracks.
Is that what that is?
I believe so.
I didn't know if it was hogs.
Is it?
I'm not sure.
No, I think it's cow. I think cows walk down.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
I really like the way that my Jeep looks with those 35s. It makes it look in proportion and not as tall as it did before. Looks more balanced. So we are on Seminole Grade Road now, and it runs parallel to these power lines. And for that reason, I think it's also known as Power Line Road. Just a hard-packed road, a little bit of bumpiness. So this will get us back over towards Zemmel, and we'll cross and have more of the trails. This is Zemmel Road, and we are going to cross it and continue on down Seminole Grade Road. Kevin has his Gaia app, and we're going to show you kind of where we're at. You can see by the arrow there, this blue road that runs here, that takes us back to where we started. We're going to continue following this Seminole Grade Road. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this loop. What do you think we should do? Go which direction do you think?
I don't know if it matters. We'll decide when we get there, maybe.
Yeah, we'll just take a look at what we're dealing with when we get there. And we'll either go this way or we'll go the other way. We are on Dead Hog Grade Road now, and I have Kevin in front of me. This is the first person we've seen out here today. So far, this has been pretty easy going. Got some ruts, it's bumpy, but nothing a two-wheel drive vehicle couldn't do. And it's been dry, like we said before, so I'm sure it's a different ball game when it's wet out here. It's dusty though. I can never keep my Jeep clean anymore. Alright, so Dead Hog Grade Road continues straight here, but we are taking a little side road here to an unimproved trail. See how that goes. So instead of going that way, we're headed down here. So they say unimproved, but this isn't that bad at all. It definitely looks like somebody has gone through and graded a little bit. It actually looks like it's been freshly graded, just by the color of the sand. Through here. Lots of curves and dips. Alright, we are back at Seminole Grade Road. Oh my gosh, look at all this dust. It wasn't so bad when Kevin was following me, but once I had to follow him, it got really dusty.
The roads are pretty dusty.
Yeah.
It's been dry.
Mm-hmm. I think I've told him that like 3 times already. But yeah, it's been nice out here. Easy roads. This time of year, obviously.
Another Jeep went by. That's the first people. No, we saw one other truck.
We saw a truck, and then that's the second person
Yep.
we've seen this whole time.
Yep. So the portion that we just did is a portion through the Yucca Pens that is part of the SOFAT, which is the South Florida Adventure Trail. And that trail connects to the Florida Adventure Trail, which is up in the northern part of the state. And then the SOFAT connects to that trail and runs through mainly backcountry roads and trails and things like that, all the way to Key West. And those files just came out in January, I think January 15th or something.
Yeah,
came
pretty
out.
Cool.
And so that's kind of what we followed a little bit on this little trip that we just took. So, and I can show you on the Gaia map where it's at. So if you can see the green portion that's recorded, that's where we started, and then we ran around by that canal and down the power lines, and then we turned to the right here, and we just followed that loop around and then back to where that little triangle is. This little blue portion here is also a part of that file for the SOFAT, but we didn't do that little portion because we didn't want to backtrack. But that's pretty much it right there. And then you can see all these files here are part of the SOFAT.
That next little row we're doing, that's not part of it, right?
No, it's not part of these files, but it is out here in the Yucca Pens, so.
Yeah, let's check it out. What's it called? Oh, it's not going to be on here at all, is it?
It might show up on here. Let's look. It may not be named on here. Is this it? That's it right there. Rusty Truck Grade. Yeah, so we're going to go up here a little ways and take a right, and we're going to check out Rusty Truck Grade and see what that road's. Looks like it's going to be an out and back. And we might check out Road 8. We can go back and forth on Road 8. So one thing I want to mention is when you come out to places, any wildlife management area really in Florida, you want to try your best to stay on named and numbered roads, and that'll keep you out of trouble too. We
should also mention that there is a permit required out here. It's $6 per vehicle.
Yep, $3 per person or $6 per vehicle. Now, I don't know if you could pay the $3 and if you're one person in your vehicle. I never really understood that.
I think I read that the passenger doesn't have to pay any.
Okay, so it is $6 per vehicle.
I think it's per vehicle.
So I guess if you're out here hiking, maybe it's only $3. But if you're in a vehicle, it's $6. That sounds right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
But all the information is on the Yucca Pens Babcock Ranch Wildlife Management Area's webpage. Yep. And I'll leave a link in the description of this video.
Yeah, and this is a really nice area. It's pretty quiet out here, and I don't know, it's pretty scenic too, in terms of just looking out at the landscape.
It is. I'm really enjoying it. Got a bunch of traffic down there now. Well, we're gonna get going again.
All right, so I think that right there is Rusty Truck Grade. According to the map here on Gaia, it looks like we're right at that intersection. So we are gonna take a right and see what that leads us to. So these are the type of trails that are fun to go on. I would imagine in the wet season, these might be close to impassable, because we're actually in dry season right now. It's a pretty good amount of water through here in some of these holes. But it's just enough to test the four-wheel drive.
This is a little wetter. So this may be the part that everybody talks about being deep. Looks like Kevin's bypassing it, so I will too. He has 37-inch tires on his Jeep.
this is the intersection of Road 8 and Rusty Truck Grade, which is what we're on. It goes both directions. But I don't think we're going to explore that today. We're going to keep going down Rusty Truck Grade and see where it goes to. So you'll see a lot of these signs out here that say no vehicles beyond this point. But then when you look, it looks like a road. So that's kind of what we talked about, was staying on only named and numbered roads. And then this road going down through here, you can see marked on this tree, it says road. So that's where we're going to stay.
So we saved the best for last. That, what is it called? Rusty Truck Grade.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fun road with all the low dips and everything. That's probably the one that we see the most in a lot of the videos where the water's really deep. It wasn't that deep today, fortunately, but in the wet season, I bet it's really deep.
Yeah, there might be other roads like that out here with a name or a number on them, but we'll leave that to explore for another time maybe.
Yeah, there's lots of areas still we can go. I like the tires.
They did well.
Yeah, I may not be taking them back off. I think I may be sticking with the 35s. My concern with the 35s was that they would make my Jeep too tall, but they really don't feel that much taller.
No, maybe they added an inch or so or something,
Yeah.
but not a lot. But your Jeep looks much more in proportion now.
It does. So. I think it looks really good. Gas mileage, I don't know. We'll have to see how the gas mileage is. There's a lot of things still, but I'm going to keep them on for a little bit just to see if that's what I want to stick with. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this video. We did enjoy the day. And I hope you'll come along for future videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would like. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.